Hey everybody! Hello!
Road trip!
Alright, let's see. Hold that for a minute.
Okay.
Made it! Hey everybody!
Hi guys!
And we wanted to do this video on the lakeshore front when we were in Chicago, but the traffic was just so horrendous.
It was bad.
Put my seatbelt on, so
Seatbelts are important.
there we go. Yes. Okay, so anyway, we wanted to do a new segment
Yeah.
that we wanted to kick off. Hot Topics Thursday.
Hot Topics Thursday. Every Thursday we'll do Hot Topics. Comment below if you thumbs up.
Right, so what we're going to do is really want to do what's going to be as a question and answer kind of a session. And you guys can, what I do is kind of go through the comments for our videos and different things, and I try to pick out some good questions. So you can put questions on this video or any other video. I kind of go through and look at questions I think that would help most people.
Or if you have a question, just list it below and we'll answer it.
Yep, and yeah, we just kind of pick the best ones. Even if you ask the personal ones, I guess to an extent we'll
answer any questions as long as it's not illegal.
Right. So I got a few that I wanted to ask. Okay, so I'm gonna butcher this one. Lyukin fan.
Lyukin fan.
Yep, we'll put it on the screen here somewhere.
It's gonna be right here.
Did you do an excursion through Royal Caribbean line when you went to Atlantis in the Nassau? And that's a great question.
It is.
They do have an excursion, not only through Royal Caribbean, but through all the cruise lines that pretty much have different kind of excursions to go to Atlantis. You can even purchase a beach day pass at Atlantis, so you can hang out on their beach and stuff like that. On the last video that we had when we went there, did we use them? No, we didn't. We've been to Nassau a bunch of times, so we do that one on our own. What we do is we take the water taxi over, and it was only a few dollars.
It was
like $5 or something.
About $5.
And the water taxi was really fun because you get to go along the water. You can also get over there by regular taxi. We went over by water taxi, came back by regular taxi, and you can walk through the Atlantis free of charge. You can see a lot of the aquarium from inside the lobby and see a lot of the fish and everything.
It's great for kids.
Yep, you can walk on parts of the outside of the aquarium and look down in there. To actually go into the aquarium and the dig and other things cost some extra money.
Time to travel like that.
Yep. And you can actually get to the Atlantis beach for free. All beaches in Nassau and the Bahamas are open, free public beaches. They cannot be privatized.
They cannot charge for it.
So when you go over there, you can walk along the side of the Atlantis, go all the way to the water edge, and then walk to the left, and you can go right on their beach. And they can't say anything about it.
Right.
So
that was a
great
great
question.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, next one.
Next one.
This one's from Ryan Harrison. He always asks questions.
We talk to Ryan all the time. Hey, Ryan.
Cruise on Royal Caribbean, Freedom of the Seas. Excellent choice.
We like this shit.
Especially love the Flow Rider.
Yes.
Okay, so it says, okay, they wrote the Freedom of the Seas. It says, now we're hooked and trying to find cruises for cheap so we can go more than once a year. So what's the best time to travel budget-wise? And also we're skeptical about carnival ships. Heard a lot of things with them. I figured why not ask the king and queen of cruising what they think between the cruise liners. The king and queen of cruisers. I said the king and king.
You said the king and queen.
Well, why don't you tackle what's your perception of the differences between Royal Caribbean and Carnival?
Well, the differences between Royal Caribbean and Carnival is that Royal Caribbean is more like a vacation. Relax, retirees are there. It's a much older crowd and it's a much quieter crowd versus Carnival. It's a more younger crowd. It's a party ship and you don't sleep. And it's considered a fun ship versus Carnival is considered a luxury ship.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Not sure you had a really good time on the Freedom of the Seas and everything, but you can tell it's a little more laid back, a little more refined. Carnival, it's more of a let your hair down.
Yeah, you can just go crazy.
As far as best time to cruise, Typically it would be October, November, December. You can catch some really good deals. September too, a little bit. What it is, the kids go back to school after, was it Labor Day?
Labor Day, that's the best time to cruise.
Yeah, so the kids go back after Labor Day, and that's when you see the prices go down right there.
I would say fall, winter.
Yeah, and
there's a car store behind me.
Cars were behind. Okay.
Almost hit the line. I'm sure our subscribers probably seen them already.
Okay, well,
his way.
We're gonna get out his way.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So that's the best time to go. The kids go back to school. That's when you see the prices drop, and it's also still considered hurricane season. And we cruise all the time. We cruise most of the time in the summer. We really cruise a lot during hurricane season, and 21 cruises so far. Oh, she's on the phone. That's what it is. 21 cruises. We've never had any. I mean, one time we had some bad weather, but it wasn't a hurricane. So it's good. Okay, so let me go to the next one.
If you wondering where we are and why he's going to the next one, we coming back from Chicago. We're on a road trip.
Yep.
Okay. If you want to, you can watch our previous video with Claude from Chicago.
Oh, now this is just coincidence. I had took this question off here before Tiny Travel even went on the thing, but I got a question from Shauna Lee, who was one of the winners on our subscriber contest.
Congratulations!
So anyway, she says, "Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Traveler. I have a question for the two of you regarding priority dining.
Okay.
Does that mean I could request a certain table, maybe one by a window if there is one? I haven't been able to find any research regarding this question. Thank you for your time and educational videos. I enjoy them and have learned a lot. I'm excited for my cruise in September."
First of all, thank you so much for participating in the contest, and we love you. Thank you for subscribing. And that was a great question too.
So great question about priority dining.
Wow, that's a tricky one.
Okay.
Depends on where your status you are.
Yeah, it does depend on your status. So the answer is yes, you can make that request. A lot of times, Mr. and Mrs. Traveler like to request a table for two. Not that we're antisocial or anything, but it's just that we're so busy in our regular lives. It's like when we get on these vacations.
After 23 cruises, you be tired of saying, "What do you do? What's your name? Do you have kids?"
Yeah. It's fun sometimes.
Sometimes.
But we've been so busy lately. It's like when we get on this cruise, we just want to be with each other.
By ourselves.
So, anyway, yes, you can make that request. You can make a request for a table by a window, or
Sure you can.
but requests are honored basically based on loyalty. So the people who have cruised more with the cruise line, they have a higher priority. Absolutely, that's correct. So, but don't let that discourage you, because you know they will still try their best to accommodate you.
They are so good at finding seats to accommodate everyone.
And this kind of goes back to all the videos we did with the loyalty matters, because you know the more loyal you are to them, the more perks you have. Like Carnival, we can walk on there and basically tell them I want that table.
And we'll get it.
You know, Royal Caribbean, we probably have a little bit of clout. We're getting there.
Not there yet.
But yeah, Carnival, we can carte blanche almost. So, think of any good questions? Comment below.
Thumbs up if you like these questions and answer sessions.
Yep.
We go by how many thumbs up we get.
Yep. So we want to try to get questions that we think that the broad general audience will get really get a good understanding and feel for. And
I think that's it. We all set.
A couple more hours to get home.
Yeah, we get there. About 2 more hours.
This time we've done a lot of road trips.
And I can tell he's tired because
I'm stuttering
over his words.
This was the longest I ever waited in traffic. We were in traffic for 3 hours, and we only went like 25, 30 miles in 3 hours.
In 96, 94 degrees.
It was hot.
It was hot.
Anyway, we're moving now, so.
Yeah.
Que sera, sera.
That's what happens when you have a road trip. It's unpredictable.
Life short.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye, guys.